Chief Meteorologist Monica Cortez joins us, and Monica, the winds just not doing us any favor there in Ruidoso whatsoever.
We heard Shelby say that right now people are not in the clear, that in the morning fire crews are expecting the winds to shift the direction of the fire. So what's going on there?
Yeah, so we do have a cold front. That is the whole reason why we got to see those strong winds today. And once this cold front moves, those winds will shift direction. So how about we take a look at what those winds are looking like right now? We are seeing, as of now, 31-mile-per-hour gusts. These are sustained wind speeds, 31-mile-per-hour winds in Ruidoso as of now. Very strong winds for the area, 32-mile-per-hour winds in El Paso. We are seeing much stronger sustained wind speeds for our friends at the pass. So as you can see, these winds are not letting up. There is a little bit of a difference here in El Paso though, and I'll get to that in just a second. Not everyone in El Paso will get to see these strong winds, but definitely looking at strong winds and gusts for our friends up in the mountain areas and parts of the El Paso area. So you'll notice that in some areas we're not seeing such strong gusts at this hour. We're holding strong at 43 miles per hour in Ruidoso. We're looking at 45-mile-per-hour gusts in El Paso, 28 in Las Cruces, and about 31 in Juarez. Of course, our friends over at the pass are definitely seeing some much stronger gusts, but that's what will happen when we have those mountain areas. This is all due to a cold front moving in, and because of how it's all divided, we are still seeing a high wind warning for much of East El Paso. Do you see that? This is going to stay rather active until 6 o'clock in the morning. Again, this is mainly for just East El Paso. West El Pasoans, we are looking at just calm conditions overnight, but East El Pasoans, we will continue to see high winds until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're talking about 30 to 40 mile-per-hour sustained winds, and then up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts. Temperatures will continue to stay at about 71 degrees. I want you to notice your humidity. Right now we're at about 23%. That's not too bad. That's dry, but that's not too bad. Tomorrow though, look at that humidity again. We should be at about 10 to 15%. That is that cold, dry air behind the cold front moving in. Today we officially registered 81 degrees at the airport, 80 in Las Cruces, 79 in Juarez. Here's how we compare. On average, El Paso should be hovering closer to 79 degrees. We were quite seasonal, just a few degrees above that. 61 degrees is how we started off this morning. 52 is normal, and so overnight we do expect to see about 48 degrees in El Paso, 38 in Las Cruces, 47 in Juarez. Here's that cold front that I was telling you about. This is the one that is now dragging in that cold, dense air, and as it does, those winds will begin to shift a little bit. We're still dealing with some breezy to windy conditions tomorrow. Westerly winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. We were seeing these winds coming out of the southwest. Now they'll shift towards out of the west for El Paso. We are expecting to see a little bit of a different story up in Ruidoso, Las Cruces, looking at those westerly winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. And for the rest of your 9-day forecast, we're expecting to see 80 degrees on Thursday. So we'll see a little bit of a warming trend there. 85 Friday, beautiful weather Saturday, so close to our first 90-degree mark of the year. Saturday, Sunday, breezy next week. I do want to give a big shout out to our weather watcher tonight. This is our brand new weather watcher, Ruben Diaz. Thank you so much for allowing us to see that fiery red sunset. That was due to the gusts, to the blowing dust that we've been seeing today. But tomorrow, that will be a red sunset, and it will be because of the fire that we're seeing in Ruidoso. Natasha?